Hello, it's the comic book guy, and welcome to Marvel Zombies vs. Army of Darkness. I've been doing quite a bit of Marvel Zombies recently. Did a video the other day, and I don't know if this is like in the main story of Marvel Zombies, or if it's just a fun little spin-off. I didn't realise, because I'm a bit of a fucking idiot, that this is actually Army of Darkness, as in Ash from The Evil Dead. Which I was like, Army of Darkness, that sounds really familiar. But there can be loads of things called Army of Darkness. Turns out it's our boy Ash there with the chainsaw from Evil Dead. It's a 5-issue series. I actually have no idea what it's about, so I'm going into this blind, which is pretty cool. And yeah, let's get into this. The first day of the end of the world, in the place where it all began, New York City, where a rip in the fabric of reality appeared in the sky. And a man from another dimension emerged. With a terrible power that would lay waste to an entire planet. However, this is not that man. Food. This is Ashley J. Williams. World traveler and traveler between worlds. Adventurer, hero, retail clerk, and as of today, food. Get your stinking paws out of here, you dang dirty dumpster diver. Scrounge somewhere else, you degenerate. And let an interdimensional hero get his bearings. Figure out exactly where this somewhere else is. Funny. I thought I was dead. Last thing I remember. Walk toward the light, Ashley Williams. That light. Well, I guess I'm not dead after all. I'm pretty sure heaven would have less garbage. And sure, maybe it smells like hell, but I don't see any devil. At least. Marvel Zombies versus the Army of Darkness. Not any devil I know. Give it up, Thunderbolt, you're through. Not a chance, Hornhead. Better put a stop to these bozos before somebody gets hurt. Question is, which one of these yahoos is the good guy? The guy using a construction tool of mass destruction as an artificial appendage? Or the idiot in the Beelzebub bodysuit? Well, I know which horse I'm betting on in this race. Ashley Williams. I thought I was rid of you, old buddy. No matter where you travel, as long as you live, you will never be rid of the Necronomicon. Heed my warning, Ashley Williams. We have seen the future. This world will die, and an army of the dead will rise. This world will die, and an army of the dead will rise. Oh yeah? Well, here's what I think of that. Alright, you wrinkled up sack of deadite scum. Next up on the menu, crone cutlets. Who the? Picking on a defenseless old lady? For shame. Looks like the newest member of your wrecking crew is even more twisted than the rest of you. Wrecking who? Bad move, Buster. You should have stayed out of my business. Should have kept your eye on the ball. Impressive. Well, I better be running along. Thanks for the help, dude. All in a day's work for the Ashman, pal. Just doing my part to save the day. Wrecking crew escapes Rikers. Crime wave continues. Oops. Spider-Man, incompetent hero or dangerous menace? Fantastic Four founders, interdimensional breakthrough. Earth's mighty heroes save Eastern Seaboard. Looks like I landed in a dimension full of these costume clowns. Psst, bunch of amateurs. Still, if the deadite threat is as bad as I think it could be, I might need some backup. Might as well go straight to the top. Please state your name and your nature of your business. Can we help you? Or should we just skip ahead to the part where we pound your skinny butt into next week? You want to explain what you got against our intercom? No time, we got some serious business to discuss. Dire, end of the world kind of stuff. I got information about deadites. This world will die, and an army of the dead will rise. Dead what? This guy looks like a crack. What do you think, Miss Marvel? I don't know, I've certainly heard crazier. Let's hear what he has to say. Okay, tell us about this information. What's the nature of this threat and how exactly did you come by this information? Well, a bag lady told me, but that's not the point. A bag lady? She was possessed by an evil spirit. The evil spirits from the Book of the Dead. Okay, I'm convinced. We've got to upgrade security around here. Listen, I know how this sounds, but I'm not some kind of Fruit Loop. I fought the deadites, travelled through time to fight them, even fought them when I was locked away in the loony bin that time. And now I'm here in this dimension, and they'll be coming here soon enough, too. Mark my words. Damn it, stop laughing. This isn't a joke, and you superpowered nitwits are starting to really piss me off. Good timing getting rid of him. We've just received word something odd is transpiring in Midtown. Thanks, Jarvis. We'll get over there to investigate. I like the Banff wonder. Nice touch. What'd you do with him anyway? He seemed like he was getting kind of hot under the collar. Thought he could use some cooling off. A bunch of pre-Bane pajama wearing ingrates. Probably wouldn't have been any help anyway. When it all starts going down. Oh crap. I remember. Walk toward the light. Walk toward the light. Sir, no chainsaws beyond this point. No? How's about my boomstick? On second thought, maybe I'll hold on to both for a little while longer. It's happening. It's happening here too. Listen to me. The world is going to end. You are all in terrible danger. That's right. Get out of here. Go back to your crummy little homes and kiss your tiny pathetic lives goodbye. Look at this Hawkeye. Not him again. I'm beginning to think he's not just a nut, or a dangerous nut. About damn time, you bozos. Ready to listen to me now? Not exactly. Hey, Colonel America. What's shaking? The mighty Avengers need some help from a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You know anything about pink lightning in the sky? No, but I got some pretty good advice about yellow snow on the ground. Couldn't get enough of the old Ashman, eh, ladies? Ugh. Actually, Spidey, if you really want to help, there is something you can do. There we go, you creepy little freak. That newspaper was right, you really are a menace. So I'm told. But ain't that picture of me in today's morning edition a beaut? You don't get it. The deadites, they're coming. They're gonna overrun this entire world. I got a message right after I came here. Came here from where again exactly? The afterlife. Uh-huh. And what was that like? Well, it didn't end well, that's for sure. Holy crap, it's Sentry. And it knocked you here, you say? Back to life and into this universe. What did you say that the guy who did this looked like again? Him? Feels like blood burning, boiling. There, much better. Does anybody know what's going on? I don't know, but I'm freaking hungry. I need food, and by food, I mean one thing. Flesh. Oh, are these the deadites you were talking about? Well, not any deadites I've seen. Then again, I've never been in a universe full of spandex wearing super chumps either. I figured deadites come in a few different flavours. Hey, shouldn't we be heading away from all your deadite possessed playmates? I'm not sure we stand a chance against Earth's mightiest cannibals. Maybe so. But I'm not going to let any more innocents die on my watch. Plus, my friends are going to have a hard enough time dealing with what they've done once they get back to normal. I'm not going to let them get any more blood on their hands. Back to normal? I hate to break it to you, Chief, but you got screw loose if you think they're getting back to normal. Of course, the entire notion of having a loose screw is probably lost on the guy who swings around dressed up like a spider. And so, you're going to need to get to safety, man. And what about me, hero? You plan on keeping me trussed up in your disgusting web gunk? At least until I get a few answers. You say there's nothing that has an effect on these deadites. Well, maybe the Necronomicon. Maybe an ancient Sumerian book of the dead that seems to have a lot of power over them. If it even exists in this world. Well, let's presume it does. We track down this Necronomicon, and all our problems will be over? I'm not sure that goal is particularly realistic. Oh, Spidey, man. Why do you always have to be bitten? Why can't you be a survivor? You always get fucking eaten by this shit. It was the beginning of the end of the world. The displaced man returned to an Earth not his own. And Ashley J. Williams, who'd fought Death's army in both the present and the past, found himself suddenly and decisively out of time. Anyone dibs on his brain? Not me. To be continued. Alright, so that's the end of issue 1 of Marvel Zombies vs. Army of Darkness. Pretty good, you know, nice little crossover. You know, thanks to the guy who suggested it to me. He suggested it to me while I was doing my other Marvel Zombie series. And yeah, just 4 more issues to go. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.